Have you on? Yeah, nice to have you on. I can see that I was just doing the PV today, and Sean is going like a Boeing. Fantastic, Sean. Well done. I always look at last 3 months, and then I look at like from today on the 13th of the last 3 months. And Sean's PV is the best in the last 3 months as today. So that's good for all that.
So
We put I'm sorry to say that John and I, we put the BNC onto back order. Sorry. Yeah, Durban back order. The reason being, our one customer put in a 729 PV order.
yeah, that's wonderful.
Good guy.
Yeah, she doesn't order all the time, but boy, when she does, we stocks up. And she's a customer, but we give her our price because I think she's got a bigger network than we have. so yeah, no, it's just lovely. Lovely. So parting of zinc, and we have a few zinc, and it's gone out of the gone back order.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So what was the story for this week? We were going to all listen to reasonable, unreasonable service. And
The
we're
hot
gonna
dog
have-
story.
Yeah.
The hot dog story.
Yes.
Remind us, Jenny. Remind us.
It was the hot dog story, this restaurant. And then he said, you make people feel seen and welcome, a sense of belonging, and making people feel special. That was the crux of it.
Yeah. Very. And what was the hot dog story for people who didn't listen to it or didn't watch it?
Oh, you want me to carry on? No, I always
Yeah.
dominate. No, come on.
Oh, that's
And
good.
see and
Carry
Sean.
on. Carry on.
This was called the New York City hot dog. Now, this guy was an owner of the best #1 restaurant in the world. It was 11 Madison Park. And these people were actually chatting about they couldn't leave New York without a hot dog. So he was listening. In our business, we have to listen to other people's needs. So he rushed to the hot dog stand in the street and he got a hot dog and he went into his fancy kitchen there and all the chefs said, what on earth? And he cut the hot dog into 4 pieces and then who'd like to carry on? Because I always carry on.
He garnished them nicely.
With
And
what,
took-
Debbie?
No, I don't know. I can't remember. What did he
Different
garnish
filling.
it with?
That special duck, this duck that they dry out and it has a special sauce. So he put the sauce on and dickied it up and the people were absolutely amazed. And yeah, so we actually have to serve. And thanks to John Cunningham, the shirts that he designed, we're in the business of serving people. And John said, what did you say, John? At the back of our T-shirts, what is written that Charlie got from you in the blue T-shirts?
There's something like the more people we serve, it become free. That was
Yes,
also
in serving
round
one
table.
another, John, not in the more people. In serve, say it, John, it's yours. This is your recipe.
Okay, I'm well over 80, Jenny, so we've got to participate in confidence and say that. In serving others, we become free.
Yes, in serving one another, we become free.
Free.
So that's the crux of the whole thing, to provide a good service. Oh, come on, I'm not
That's it,
getting
Dan, we'll stop.
I will
Okay.
stop.
We'll go to
Free
Ansi.
in.
Ansi, did you watch it, Ansi?
Yes, I did. And the team was happy and they had lots of joy. And yeah, they were serving 65% other people. So be present. It's very important. How do you make others feel? And trust your team. and especially if they didn't have experience before, and be reasonable. People will remember you. Yeah.
Oh, well
So
done.
that's very
Well done.
important tips as a team.
Yeah.
And it's the
And
small
Sean?
things that is.
Well, bottom line is listen to people. And if there's a small way to serve them, it doesn't have to be your product. It can be a service, it can be anything. But if you listen and you hear them talking about something that would make them feel special, if you can make them feel special in that special way, then they will appreciate you. They'll know that they'll remember you better, and they'll come back and they'll refer others. It was
I
a
really
very, very
enjoyed
good story, that.
Yeah. Maybe for Valentine's Day, what we could probably do is
Talking about tomorrow.
any deliveries for tomorrow, maybe just include a red rose or a rose. You know, it's
The
just,
red rose is very important, Debbie. A red
Yeah.
rose is very important.
but not on the
I-
end of a pencil.
Out of a box.
Oh, we did that joke. Yeah, any little flower or something nice. I always get my deodorant from a lady. She is a Near Life distributor and she does something else as well. She does Just Eat. And I like the
A real
deodorant.
one.
Sorry? And I like their deodorant. And
I see.
whenever she gives, when I go collect my packets, you always put something in there. Either a sample of a scent or nothing expensive. And I think it's quite sad that we don't have those sachets for our skin caring. Because I used to do it with our skin care. But you know, the little sachet. But yeah, anyway. And it's always done with a ribbon. It's never done with just a packet, you know. Here's the packets. No, it's always done in a nicely open container with a beautiful ribbon. So it's always, and I keep the ribbons. They love.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
this here
what?
is for somebody who ordered some product.
There we are, Jen. Well done. Well done. Fantastic.
I've put a green
I
ribbon
couldn't
on my
yes, but it's
things.
Valentine's, so it's pink. Look,
Yes.
pink.
Well
You got to
done.
think pink tomorrow.
Well done.
Yeah. That's good.
Thank you, my dear.
John got me
Okay.
chocolates for Valentine and I've almost finished it.
It's her anniversary. It's her Valentine, not mine.
Well, you get yourself some, John, and just hide it.
If I can just elaborate what Sean said just now about giving extra service. We were in one of the best top hotels in Sea Point in Cape Town. What hotel would that be, Sean?
I'm not too sure. I'm not that familiar with those
It was
hotels.
the Ritz.
The Ritz
Sea Point
Plaza.
Hotel.
Yeah, the Ritz.
Okay. And early morning, we were down at the seaside for our morning walk, and Debbie saw a crayfish at the bottom of the pool. Now, for anyone who has felt the waters of Cape Town, they're not like the Indian Ocean. They are freezing. So she said, "Oh, John, go and get that one. We can have it." Now, pity, the thing was in the deep end. And I went in and I knew I was in trouble when I got my kneecaps covered with this icy cold North Atlantic, the South Polar waters coming in. But I braved everything and I dived under the water and I had my sock over my hand and I grabbed this beauty and I just put them in my sock and I came out blue. You can't believe how cold it was. Anyway, I went to the chef of the Ritz Plaza Because now, even I couldn't make a fire on the beach and cook this little beauty. So I said to the guy, can you cook this lobster for me? He looked at me and said, it's a very unusual request, but yeah, okay. Which I thought was quite incredible. I thought, well, that's it. So it comes supper time, we go and have our supper, crayfish.
Uh-oh.
I said to Debbie, he's gone and eaten it. That's how faith I had in the ship. And then comes 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, nothing. And Debbie and I were just about to retire when there was a discreet knock on the door. And the head chef came to the door with my crayfish on a platter with all the trimmings that you could believe. This thing, in fact, if the crayfish only knew how he was treated, he would have scrambled up to me ages ago. It was beautiful. Now, just that thing there.
And he wouldn't accept any money.
I tried to give him $5,000 back then. But it's so funny. It was the most delicious crayfish we've had.
You've had, but I don't eat shellfish.
Debbie doesn't eat shellfish, so she had the trimmings, all the salads and what have you. But I couldn't help thinking he went in over and beyond his normal duty. And I will always remember that hotel in Seals Point.
Ramonstown.
Sorry?
I think it's Ramonstown.
Anyway, just for that extra, we just did the extra mile. And I got a very strong recommendation 2 days ago. It was actually out of the blue. One of my beloved customers sent me a WhatsApp message, and I didn't respond in my normal 20 minutes. You know, she phoned the warehouse, she phoned Debbie, she phoned, in fact, the only one that didn't get a phone call was Jerry Brasfield and Kendra, because I hadn't returned her call in 20 minutes. So
He was worried that something was wrong.
Yeah.
So it was cuts.
when I asked her, she said, all the years, and I think we've been dealing with her for the last 9 years, with all the years there, you have responded within a few minutes, 10 minutes as the outside, and to not respond within 15 minutes, I thought that there was something seriously wrong with it. So that was a good indictment for us that our customers, when they phone us, we respond immediately and get that reputation that if you don't respond within, say, 10 or 15 minutes, the Air Force, Navy, and the Army are called out to see if you are missing person bureau. So that was a good indictment.
Yeah.
I thank you for that.
And it was cuts. Yeah. Anybody else got anything to share? Right, the next thing is we're going, are you all coming to the
Hi guys,
Westfield Hotel? Hello, Don. Coming to the Westfield
can I
Club?
tell you a story?
Yes,
You're talking about the cold water in Cape Town. Years ago, I must have been about I don't know 10 years old. My parents went to South Africa came to South Africa on holiday. They'd never been here. See? So they go into Cape Town. They went around a bit everywhere. And they go to Cape Town. So they get there and they in the hotel they stay. There were these two pools, and they were wondering why everybody was in this pool and not in that pool. So they thought these people are bloody stupid. You know, they're all like crowding this one place, this one, and we'll go to the other one. So they went to change, and my dad got in and dived in, and it was the Atlantic, and he froze to death. So now he didn't know it was a sea. You know, the other one was obviously not seawater, and it was warm. You see, So everybody was in the warm pool, and he was, I don't know what time of the year they were there. So he got up to the top. He was blue apparently, and he said to my mother, "Don't get it." She was about to come in down the stairs, you know. She hadn't put her toes in. He said, "Don't come in, don't come in. It's seawater, it's freezing." Then he got up and he looked at him like, "Oh my God, this guy is so courageous or whatever, you know, what a tough guy. He was just going in the water." And he didn't realize it was seawater any further today. There you go. You got to know, you know. When he he mentioned the crayfish thing, I thought, oh my God, yeah, there you go. You got to know where you're going. Anyway, yes.
So, Sean, thank you, Don. So, Sean, you bringing up people for Westville?
Correct?
Yeah, we've got 2 people coming up, hope. And two new people. And Jenny, are you coming up?
That
Coming
was
down.
coming. Yes, I'm coming. My leg is pathetic again. Went to the doctor yesterday, but you know, I went to the doctor because my leg is in spasm. And they said, you are not going to have another operation because they want to cut and take whatever they have to do. They said a lady had just left before I arrived who went to the same person that operated on my back, and she can no longer teach because her leg is dysfunctional. So now my doctor's having an absolute fit that I mustn't go and do whatever they have to do. It's that screw that's loose, not in my head, just in my back. I am coming. And the person I was asking, Pretty, she had people, but just, I don't know why I can't get hold of her. But you know what? We'll be there.
Yeah, good. Was Pretty's from
Dominica,
Westville,
you're
so,
coming.
so yeah, she should be there, but she's from Westville. And Auntie, you coming?
Yes,
I
I'm
should
coming.
always
I'm
come.
just waiting for the people to reply. I will follow up tomorrow.
Auntie will be there. And it's 30 Rand at the door for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Visitors
okay.
I
are-
wanted to buy my ticket today. They said no, we must
No.
pay there.
Do we
no,
know,
it's
do we know who's leading?
I think it's going to be Drew. Drew's going to do this one, I think. He might do
That's
the
what I
presentation,
thought.
but it's him and Nola that are sorting it out. So
Yeah,
they did
that's what I
ask us
thought.
if we would do something, and I said, Drew, just leave us out of it this week. We've had one hang of a week. We have been so busy. Quite frankly, I'm exhausted because I don't know why we do this to ourselves. But anyway, yeah, so my daughter being up in 1,000 Hills doing their chef school, we've been quite a bit of going up and down, up and down. And then we had a new baby, a new great-grandson. We had a new baby, and so we've been visiting them and helping them out.
The first thing with my grandchildren.
Yeah. So we've just been so busy.